Morning coffee talk. It's been a little while. Lately I've been checking out a lot of books at the library about mindfulness, ways that you could find happiness in your life, books about being a highly sensitive person. A lot of just I guess self-help kind of subjects. It's been pretty interesting. So I'm working on, I've been looking at all that stuff, and I'm working on changing my reactions. I have a tendency to get frustrated and impatient when things aren't going my way, and so I'm trying to learn acceptance, this is how it is, and I can't change how it is, so I need to just be okay with how it is. And I also am trying to work on when I'm feeling angry, not reacting right away. I've been doing a lot of sitting with my feelings and kind of trying to look at them thoughtfully, feel what I'm feeling in that moment and recognize it is what it is and not acting on it. And no matter how hard or how painful it is while I'm going through it, I'm thinking, this is only temporary. Stay calm. This is only temporary. You're going to get through this. And thinking about what it is to be on the other side of that one feeling. So that's been a big thing. Just knowing that I have to accept how things are, having the patience for that. Also the mindfulness piece where you don't try to reject your feelings or not feel what you're feeling, but you look at the feelings and say, okay, I don't like the way that I'm feeling, but I know that it's going to pass. And a lot of this stuff about happiness that I've been reading is, people think happiness is a destination. This is my journey, I'm going along in life, and eventually if I do all of these things, I'm going to be happy. So a lot of what I've been reading is that happiness is not a destination, that it's something that we can achieve right now in this moment with gratitude. So, and this applies to every facet of your life, everything that you're going through, the hard times, the good times, whatever. Basically, what I've been reading is that as long as we can learn acceptance and we can learn gratitude, then we already have that happiness built inside of ourselves. So that's another thing I'm trying to work at. When something's not going my way, or I'm frustrated with someone or a situation, or I'm feeling angry or anxious, or all of these negative things that I feel, I'm trying to pause and stop that train from gaining momentum. And I'm saying to myself, okay, here's this horrible scenario. It seems like the end of the world. It seems chaotic. It seems negative. It seems all of these things that I don't want to deal with. I don't like all of these just bad emotions. But I stop myself and I think, okay, what is the positive in this situation? Let me give you an example. Your car breaks down and you're running late for work, and then you realize you're not going to be able to make it to work, so you have to reschedule. So you're like frustrated and pissed off that your car is broken down, and then it's annoying because you want to get to work because you need the money. Well, maybe the universe somewhere is saying, you've been working really hard, you need a break. Just, handle the situation, call someone to come pick up your car and sit and relax and just have a couple of minutes to yourself. And, it could be worse. You could have gotten into a car accident. You miss work and you're like, oh man, I really need the money. But my experience with money is that it comes and it goes, just like the ocean. I mean, sometimes you have a lot, you have more than enough, and then other times you're barely scraping by. But, the times when I get to that point where I don't think I'm going to be able to make it through the month, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, always takes care of me. So I try not to stress out too much about that aspect of my life anymore, because all of this worrying that we do about all this stuff, it's like wasted energy. So my goal in life right now is really just to realize I have everything in my life always, no matter what is going on. I have everything in my life that I need in order to be happy, because happiness is inside of us. It's not this path or this destination that we are led to. It's not something that we have to go out and find. It's something that we have inside of ourselves. And we just have to look inside to find that. So, this has been like it hasn't been easy. There have been a lot of obstacles. It has not been easy to kind of get back to this positive place. But I'm working really hard to change my thinking patterns and my reactions, and I'm trying to change. So in the first 10 years of our lives, like whatever we experience in that first 10 years, that leaves an imprint on us, and it dictates our relationships with other people, our relationships with our kids, all of that stuff. The way that you see your parents, the way that they interact, their relationship, like you carry that all into your own life. So I'm trying to look thoughtfully at past experiences during that time and mindfully take away what was good and actively work on that, and look at what I didn't like and what wasn't positive for me and change that behavior in myself. So it can be achievable if you're able to look at things about your personality that you gained from your parents or your family or whatever, that whole dynamic. If you can mindfully look at those behaviors, then you can mindfully change them. It takes time, it takes work, but you can do that. So at this stage of my life, like this journey, I'm really just trying to do all of what I said before, and also just take time for myself, like going to the gym. I've been doing that more, spending more time with my friends, doing more artsy stuff, and just things that don't require a ton of attention, but they're fun, and an opportunity to just put your phone away, which is nice, to just be able to just not even look at your phone. You just put it away, and just stuff like that, like stuff that's like fun, but it doesn't require a lot of thought or energy, and we get so bogged down by what we want or what our responsibilities are that it's just nice to not think about that. And anytime that you are fully engaged in an activity, and you're really present in that moment, that also helps with feeling happy. Because you're not worried about everything else that's going on. You're just really enjoying that moment that you have. So anyways, that's a lot of stuff. But that's basically where I'm at, and hopefully some of what I'm learning will help somebody else. Thanks for watching.